Heya Cryptozens, tonight's show. Reddit's Collectible Avatar Marketplace, FDIC examines Voyager claims, and crypto owners banned from working on crypto regs. It's 10 p.m. Pacific time. The date is July 7th, 2022. Welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter. My name is Nicodemus, and I'll be your host. The cover model, mascot, and co-host for this podcast is Tex. And together we take a nightly look at the crypto, NFT, and metaverse space and the industry that surrounds it. So take a minute, go ahead and subscribe to the podcast now, because we're here at 10 p.m. every night so that when you leave in the morning, you're taking with you the crypto news analysis that you need to start your day. And keep in mind, nothing in this show should ever be considered financial advice. Collectible Avatar. I wish that term had come out before NFT did. It's the same thing, but shh, don't tell Reddit that. You see, Reddit put out an announcement a little while ago, and it says, quote, blockchain-backed collectible avatars coming to Reddit via new storefront. And it goes on to talk about that some of Reddit's artists are putting together limited edition collectible avatars. And you can use the Reddit avatar builder. I've used it a bit. I'm not on Reddit all that much, to be honest. But the artists benefit from the sale of these collectible avatars. Does this sound familiar? Probably should. Anyway, a few years ago, they came out with their avatar builder, which I messed around with a bit. And it's kind of a Barbie doll thing. You know, accessories, outfits, hairstyles, all that. They also made some collaborations with Netflix, Riot Games, and the Australian Football League. And part of this avatar system meshed into their Reddit Premium offering. They use that as a way to build out use for coins and awards and premium enhancements to user experiences. This is not the same system. The avatar builder on Reddit currently is not the blockchain collectible avatars that they're talking about, although they are related. No, the collectible avatars are built with independent artists, and they're going to be providing the owners with some unique benefits on the Reddit platform. Apparently, you can use the accessories from the avatar builder on this new collectible avatar system. And the other benefit is, quote, their profile image in comment sections will have a glow-like effect. So it's up to you to decide whether that's worth it. This announcement tells us 3 ways these new avatars are going to be different. 1, you buy them outright. Artists get a cut of each avatar sold. 2, they're on the blockchain, Polygon specifically. And 3, no crypto, no auction. It is a flat fee payable in fiat currency. Your collectible avatars will live in the Vault. Vault is the name of the blockchain-powered Reddit wallet. It looks to be a typical case where you get an address and it works across the Ethereum-compatible blockchains. Apparently, community points on Reddit are already stored on there. That's right, your Reddit reputation is stored on the blockchain for all to see. Now, I read the entire announcement. I saw the word blockchain. I saw the name Polygon in reference to blockchain. I never saw the words non-fungible or token all together like that. And the NFT initials were nowhere to be seen. And I think that's how it's got to be, really. You know, we've got to fix our usage of the term NFT because, frankly, we're using it wrong. People have been able to buy in-game items and gear from games for a while now. Microtransactions. People hated microtransactions when they came out. But now, they're an accepted part of many games. If you call them microtransactions, you're fine. But if you call them NFTs, you're doomed. And some of that attitude has to do with the perceived damage to the environment, but that's ill-informed. Just like when microtransactions came out, people swore every game would become play-to-win. Maybe we need to stop calling things NFTs when they're not. It's a JPEG. It's not an NFT. It's a collectible avatar. It's not an NFT. NFT is a license of ownership. It's not the thing that is owned. The term NFT has some really unfortunate baggage, rightly or wrongly. Collectible avatars don't. It'll be interesting to see if the name makes that much difference. At the time of writing, the global crypto market cap is $957.48 billion. It's up 3.54% in 24. The top 5 cryptos by market cap are Bitcoin up 5.29%, Ethereum up 3.74%, Tether, USDC, and Binance Coin up 1.09%. Were the customer accounts held by Voyager protected by the U.S. federal government? The FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, is taking a look. There is some uncertainty involved with the claims made by Voyager. Reading the company's advertisements have led some people to believe that their deposits with Voyager were protected by the FDIC in case of collapse. So the government's going to check it out. Pretty timely, given that we were just talking about their bankruptcy last night. Voyager was the lead story for filing bankruptcy earlier this week. Documents reveal that they are somewhere between $1 and $10 billion in both assets and liabilities. So here's what happened. As we reported last night, Voyager has $350 million put aside for customers. It's called a for benefit of account. In this case, it's a pile of money that Voyager doesn't have direct control over. That pile of money is sitting in an account in the Metropolitan Commercial Bank, in case there's something bad happens to customers' accounts, which is exactly what happened. It seems Metropolitan might have gotten word over the confusion and decided to take steps to clear things up. They put up an announcement on their website, quote, FDIC insurance coverage is available only to protect against the failure of Metropolitan Commercial Bank. FDIC insurance does not protect against the failure of Voyager, any act or omission of Voyager or its employees, or the loss in value of cryptocurrency or other assets. So in essence, here's what happened. Voyager put money in the bank. That money is there to protect customers if Voyager goes under. So is that money protected? Well, yes and no. If Metropolitan Commercial Bank goes under, yes, that's what FDIC insurance is for. When the bank goes out of business, not the customer. It doesn't protect the customer's account from going to zero because they're bad at business. Now, we're talking about $350 million versus the $250,000 of protection that FDIC provides, so there's not much in any case. Further, Voyager isn't a bank, so FDIC insurance is completely inappropriate. It doesn't have anything to do with the accounts of Voyager's customers. FDIC doesn't have anything to do with cryptocurrency accounts, just bank accounts. So, no, it doesn't appear that FDIC was covering any of the Voyager customer accounts. And I know because I'm one of those customers. The global NFT market cap is up 3.4%. Sales volume is also up 3.44% in 24 hours. According to CoinMarketCap, the top 5 NFT collections by sales volume are Bored Apes, followed by Other Deed, Mutant Apes, The Possessed, and Clonex. Now, keep in mind, some of these collections have very volatile prices, so do your own research. A new legal advisory came out. Dated July 5th, Legal Advisory LA-22-04, entitled Application of the Securities and Mutual Fund Exemptions to Cryptocurrency, Stablecoins, and Related Investments. Now, it was released by the United States Office of Government Ethics. Now, here's the short version. According to the OGE, the Office of Governmental Ethics, you cannot work on anything to do with crypto if you, in fact, own any crypto. That's effectively what it means. U.S. government officials are prohibited from working on policy or regulations that affect the value of digital assets if they own digital assets. And this advisory went out because they want to clear things up. There is no minimum threshold. According to the OGE, you can't just say, I own a little bit, so it's okay. That concept is de minimis exemption. And that exemption is what allows owners of securities to work on policy or regulations related to securities if they don't meet a minimum threshold. So that's the idea. They're saying it is completely out for crypto and stablecoins. Here's what they're saying. Quote, as a result, an employee who holds any amount of a cryptocurrency or stablecoin may not participate in a particular matter if the employee knows that particular matter could have a direct and predictable effect on the value of their cryptocurrency or stablecoins. And you know why that's different? It's because, according to them, crypto is not a publicly traded security. In their legal advisory, they say, quote, "For purposes of these regulatory exemptions, the term security means common stock, preferred stock, corporate bond, municipal security, long-term federal government security, and limited partnership interest." And then they go on to talk about what publicly traded means in the context of securities. They gave three things. One, that it's listed on and traded through NASDAQ, or two, if it's issued by an Investment Company Act of 1940, or three, if a corporate bond has been registered with the SEC under Section 12. So this next part is important, because when I read it, I thought, oh, cool. The government made a mistake here by not calling crypto as a security. And that is, in fact, exactly not what it means. Their hang-up is the definition of publicly traded. And because crypto doesn't meet any of those three criteria, they are not publicly traded securities, if indeed securities they are. Doesn't matter either way. The advisory said, quote, "As OGE has previously advised, cryptocurrencies and stablecoins do not meet the definition of publicly traded securities for purposes of these exemptions. This is true even if an individual cryptocurrencies or stablecoins constitute securities for the purposes of federal or state securities laws, because cryptocurrency and stablecoins are not publicly traded securities. No de minimis exemption applies to these assets." So that's why there's no minimum threshold exemption involved. So what does this mean? Well, they gave an example. A theoretical U.S. government employee is asked to work on regulation for stablecoins. So this theoretical regulation they're working on would require all stablecoins to be fully backed by U.S. currency. Here's the issue. The theoretical employee owns $100 of one kind of stablecoin. And in fact, this stablecoin is not backed by U.S. currency. Could be an algo stablecoin, could be some other kind of fiat currency or asset is backing it. In any case, because this stablecoin is potentially going to be impacted, the employee could not work on this regulation over a $100 investment unless they want to sell it, because they could sell that stablecoin and then go back and work on the regulation. But I don't see that as a likely response. But what do you do if you don't invest in crypto? Anything else to be aware of? Well, yes, you are also expected to recuse yourself from working on crypto regulation if you have more than $50K invested in mutual funds that in turn invest in crypto companies, firms that use or benefit from crypto and blockchain tech. The reasoning they gave behind this is they are considered diversified funds. I don't think this restriction is going to last. I think it's going to go away, but not until Congress, the SEC, and the CFTC have figured out how to classify and regulate crypto. Once those definitions are in place, once those procedures are in place, the restrictions will probably ease up a bit, at least to the level of other securities like stocks. And that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you, my listeners, because when you stop listening, I'll stop talking. You stay safe out there. You watch out for yourselves, but watch out for each other too. We'll see you tomorrow night.